Hey, what's up everybody, it's Rude the Dude, and today we'll be talking about the best $500 gaming PC you can build in April of 2018. Now I admit, this build was pretty hard to plan. Since GPU and memory prices are so high, it's really tough to figure out which parts you need to prioritize price-wise. Now with that being said, let's try to get this video to 8 likes. I know it's possible, and also drop a sub and click that bell button. So let's get straight into it. So for the CPU, we'll be using AMD's Ryzen 3 1200 quad-core processor. Now although this is the bottom of the pit for Ryzen processors, it's still really good. It's a quad-core processor clocked at 3.1 GHz. Plus, we really need to prioritize our money on the graphics card. Now this CPU is absolutely strong enough for anything you need to get done, so don't worry, it won't fail you if you're doing things other than gaming. Next up, the motherboard. This is pretty easy. We have the ASROCK A320M Micro ATX motherboard. Nothing much to say about this motherboard except it will get the job done. Next up, we have the RAM. Now as I said earlier, RAM is super expensive right now, so we'll be going with the PATRIOT Signature Line 2x4GB memory. Now it's $80 and that's pretty expensive, so I did my best to find the best 8GB of RAM for the cheapest, and this is what I got. Now don't take that in a bad way, the RAM is certainly good enough for gaming. Next up for our storage, we'll be using the WD CAVIAR Blue 1TB of internal storage. Now you probably could have guessed we were using this. It will definitely be able to store all your games, all your pictures, all your whatever for the low price of $43. Now sure, you could get an SSD card, but as you know, those are pretty expensive too. But if you're willing to chip in the extra $50 to $100, it's totally worth it. Next up, the part you've all been waiting for, the video card. We'll be using the ASUS GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with 4GB of VRAM. Now if it was July of last year, this could have been a 1060 with 3GB, but as I've said, the graphics card prices are so freaking high. So this is your best bet, and don't worry, it is not a bad graphics card at all. It will definitely be able to play all those games like Battlefield 1, Fortnite, and all those pretty popular games that are on the rise right now. Next up, the case doesn't really matter too much. You could just choose an ATX case that is pretty cheap, but we're going with the DIY PC MA01-R Micro ATX Mini Tower case. It doesn't have a window, and that's because the color scheme of our parts just doesn't match too well, but if you do want a window anyways, you can totally go find a good case for $20 somewhere online, but this is what I chose. And finally, we have the power supply. We'll be using the CORSAIR CX 450 watt 80 plus bronze certified power supply. Now it has a $20 off promo, so I highly suggest you get this part first before anything. Otherwise, you're gonna want to be paying $10 to $20 more for an 80 plus bronze certified power supply from someone else. And that leaves you with a grand total of $521. Now I know the video says $500, but you guys have to understand how bad the inflation is on RAM and video cards. So please go search your couch cushions, go look under the seat of your car for that extra $20 because you will absolutely need it, and there's no way around it if you want to have a decent experience at gaming. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, so please drop a like if you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment, and if you like the content you're seeing and want to see more of it, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.